That drive y'all had in the third quarter, you go for it twice on fourth down. What's the mindset of the offense on that drive? What does it say to have a coach that believes in y'all like that?
You know, for sure, when you're at the University of Georgia, we take pride on always being the hunter and not the hunted. So that falls into just being aggressive, playing the game aggressive and stuff like that is how you play the game aggressive. And you see the point swinging made in the game for us to get a little bit of advantage. So that's just, you know, we come to a place like this to be in 4th and 1 every day where it's hard every day. For moments like this, we're doing practice.
Does Kirby tell y'all before a drive like that, like, hey, if we get in 4th and short, we're going for it? Is it decided before the play? Like, what's the thought process when you're going into plays?
A little bit of both. It really just depends on the situation in the game and like how bad we were to need it. But in that situation, we kind of just figured out when we saw the kick off the foot. So it was electric for sure.
How big do those conversions turn out to be? You go down, score, go up 11, and then get the onside kick. How big was that sequence to?
Yeah, for sure. You know, it definitely like make a big difference in the game. You know, I felt like I don't know the exact time of possession, but it felt like we had the ball in offense for a while. And you know, that's just what we try to do, just stay hungry and be the aggressor and keep our foot down, especially if we have a lead, just stay aggressive and don't take the places.
Gunnar Stockton with 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter today. What is it that allows him to elevate himself in those moments and make big plays for you guys?
You know, he's the same person day in and day out. You know, it's not going to be a roller coaster ride, good or bad. You know, he's going to be the same person every day, so you know what you're going to get. And when you get stuff like that, you can build on that and know what to expect. So we just, as an offense and as a team, honestly, just keep trying to get better. And Coach Smart refers to it all the time as like an airplane. Right now, I feel like we're trying to take off, so we're trying to make sure we keep doing stuff like that and just keep getting better every week at practice.
As an offensive line, Texas is doing their best to try and limit you guys from getting early on, but it seems like at the end of that game, you're going on longer drives, converting. Just what does that do for an offensive line as you guys are getting better over the course of the games, we're leaning on them and then knocking them out with 3 third quarter?
Yeah, you know, that's honestly what we live for. Like Florida game, when it comes down to 4-minute situations, we want to be able to end the game with the ball in our hands. And you know, the mantra this week for the game, Coach Smart relayed us was down and dirty. So especially for offensive linemen, you know, we always got dirty uniforms and stuff like that. So we knew that this week we had to get down and dirty, and the team's gonna lead on us for the win. And I'm happy we were able to succeed.